Welcome to the deep dive. If you've been watching the world of AI lately, well, you know it's moving at just a dizzying pace.
Oh, absolutely.
Ever since that AI boom back in 2023, we've seen incredible advancements, but also, let's be honest, some pretty significant pitfalls.
Definitely.
Deepfakes, big data privacy concerns, ethical dilemmas popping up, it feels like, everywhere.
It really is a double-edged sword, isn't it? It shows just how fast the landscape is shifting.
It really does.
Mm.
So today, our mission basically is to cut through all that noise.
Right.
We're diving deep into the most important artificial intelligence trends we think we'll see in 2025. The goal is to pull out those really useful nuggets of knowledge, make you well-informed about what's coming and, what it actually means for you.
And for this deep dive, we've looked at a great collection of sources. There's a really comprehensive piece on 14 AI trends 2025, shadow AI, humanoid robots, and more, and also a pretty insightful analysis specifically on shadow AI, the next generation of shadow IT.
Okay, great. So let's kick things off by exploring what I'm kind of thinking of as the human-like AI frontier. Starting with multimodal AI, what exactly are we talking about there?
So multimodal AI, it's a type of machine learning that can handle various kinds of information all at once.
Okay.
Images, text, video, audio, speech, even, standard numerical data. It's not just one thing. It combines them,
Right.
which lets the AI understand context much, much better.
And it sounds like this has been evolving incredibly fast since, 2022?
Yeah.
What's been maybe the most surprising acceleration point you've seen? Why?
Well, what's really fascinating, I think, is just the speed it's gone from like a concept to actual commercial products.
Right.
We saw a lot of startup investment in 2023, and now, come 2025, these products are really starting to get embedded in, real-world apps.
Huh.
Think about ChatGPT. It started text only, right?
Yeah.
But now it's evolved into this multimodal AI, pulling in different data types. And the surprising thing is how quickly that integration led to this much more complex, almost human-like understanding. It's getting beyond just words to grasp the nuance of communication.
So if it's understanding nuance,
Mm-hmm.
how's that going to fundamentally change how we, communicate and interact with tech?
Well, the real revolution here, I think, isn't just, better virtual assistants. It's the basic shift from us having to adapt to technology to the technology intuitively adapting to us. Imagine, explaining a problem to your smart home device, not just with words, but maybe gesturing, showing it a quick video.
Wow.
And letting it actually understand the frustration in your voice. That kind of empathy, that's the next level.
That immediately makes me think about accessibility and inclusivity. How can this really help things for everyone?
Yeah, this is where the potential is really huge. Multimodal AI can seriously improve accessibility for people with disabilities. Think real-time transcription, translating sign language, even providing incredibly detailed descriptions of images. And it's great for language barriers, too, with advanced translation that gets not just the words, but the feeling, the context behind them.
And I can imagine massive implications for education and training, too. How might that look?
Oh, definitely. In education, it could personalize learning, adapting content to different formats based on how a student learns best, make things more engaging. And it can power these incredibly immersive training simulations using VR and AR, reacting in really realistic ways.
But, okay, with any powerful tech like this, there are always other things to think about, right? Beyond the cool stuff. What should we keep in mind?
That's right. I mean, huge potential, yes, but multimodal AI does bring up concerns. Data privacy, algorithmic bias is a big one, and unfortunately, deepfake abuse.
Right.
Sources really stress that making sure these systems are transparent, fair, and accountable is absolutely critical. We need to build in the safeguards as we build the tech itself.
So, if multimodal AI is changing how AI understands the world digitally, the next big question is, well, what happens when that intelligence gets a physical body?
Yes.
Which brings us straight to general-purpose humanoid robots. We've seen some really exciting stuff in 2024 already.
We really have. NVIDIA's Project GR00T, for instance, is like a foundational model for these robots. It helps them understand natural language, copy human movements, learn complex skills really quickly, like coordination, dexterity.
So they can actually watch us and learn.
Exactly. Observe human actions, interact with the real world, doing tasks with abilities that are getting, frankly, eerily close to our own.
And then there was OpenAI's Figure 01 robot. That one seemed to grab everyone's attention.
Oh yeah, Figure 01. It showed off these lifelike expressions, could hold pretty complex conversations, it had advanced problem solving, is a really striking demo of like seamless human-robot interaction.
What's the raw power behind this? What's letting them make these huge leaps?
A lot of it comes down to chips, like NVIDIA's Blackwell GB200 super chip. That was announced back in March 2024.
Right, the Blackwell chip.
And it's not just about faster calculations. It lets these robots train on way more data, way faster. It mimics human learning, but at this just unprecedented scale. It merges two B200 chips and a Grace CPU on one board, delivers processing power and energy efficiency that's just vital for the massive AI operations these robots need.
So what does this actually mean for our future? Are we going to see more of these robots, like, walking around?
Well, the advancements from things like GR00T mean humanoid robots will get much better at understanding and interacting with us, which paves the way for more, real collaboration. Healthcare, manufacturing, customer service. These sectors could see big changes.
Okay.
And this integration, it'll speed up AI and robotics development overall. It will create new jobs developing, maintaining, overseeing these machines. But yeah, it also means workers will need new skills to work alongside them.
And the regulatory questions. That must come up immediately.
Oh, they're crucial and urgent. The rise of these advanced robots means we absolutely need new ethical guidelines, new regulations. We have to address potential job displacement, privacy concerns, security issues.
Yeah.
It's paramount as they become more widespread. That conversation needs to be happening right now, not after the fact.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit from the sort of human-like side to how AI is actually reshaping whole industries, creating new specializations, starting with vertical AI integration. How's that different from the general AI we hear about all the time?
Right. So unlike general purpose AI, which tries to do many things, vertical AI is about developing AI models specifically tailored for, say, healthcare or finance or retail or manufacturing.
So specialized.
Exactly. It's moving away from that one-size-fits-all idea to something much more focused and honestly more potent for that specific area.
Can you give us some concrete examples? What does that specialization actually look like in practice?
Sure. In healthcare, maybe it's an AI-powered automated receptionist that actually understands medical terms and patient needs. In finance, you're talking sophisticated algorithmic trading systems that analyze market data with this incredibly deep understanding just for that industry. These AIs have deep but narrow expertise.
And the benefits are more than just efficiency then? What's the deeper impact?
It's really about hyper-specialization leading to accuracy and insight that was maybe impossible before.
Oh.
So in healthcare, it doesn't just streamline admin tasks. It might dramatically improve diagnostics by catching patterns a human doctor might miss. In finance, it means better trading strategies, better risk management, because it understands the specific quirks of financial markets in real time. It's tailored, so it's not just more effective, it's potentially a whole new level of precision.
And this must create new career paths for data scientists, right? Focusing on these very specific areas.
Absolutely. There will be high demand for professionals who can develop, implement, maintain these specialized models. You need a deep understanding of both the AI tech and the industry's challenges. You're kind of a translator between the tech and the domain.
Sticking with healthcare for a moment, AI in medicine seems to be truly revolutionizing things, especially I read in education. How's that working?
Yeah, AI tools like DXR Clinician, they're transforming medical education. They give students incredibly accurate, comprehensive learning resources. They can simulate real-life patient scenarios. Students practice diagnostic skills, get instant personalized feedback. It helps refine their clinical reasoning, their decision-making. It's almost like having a tireless expert tutor available 24/7.
So beyond just the training, how does AI actually boost diagnostic accuracy in practice?
Well, AI's ability to just churn through vast amounts of complex medical data and spot subtle patterns, that's a game changer.
Right.
It significantly enhances diagnostic accuracy, helps doctors detect diseases earlier with more precision, which obviously leads to better patient outcomes, more effective treatments. It's seeing things the human eye, no matter how skilled, might just miss in that mountain of data.
And that logically leads to more personalized patient care, doesn't it?
That's exactly right. AI lets doctors deliver truly personalized care because it can consider this huge range of patient-specific data genetics, lifestyle, history, all of it. This individualized approach means much more tailored treatment plans, better effectiveness, better patient satisfaction.
And just broadly, increasing efficiency kind of across the board in healthcare.
Indeed. AI streamlines so many aspects. Admin tasks, scheduling, sure, but also complex diagnostics, even drug discovery.
Oh.
It frees up medical professionals to focus more on actual patient care,
Yeah.
which boosts the overall quality of healthcare and helps ease the burden on the system.
That's incredible progress. Let's transition now to something maybe a bit more fundamental in AI, geometric deep learning, or GDL. This sounds a little technical. What is it, really?
Yeah, it is a bit more technical. GDL is basically about developing algorithms that can understand and analyze data that has underlying geometric structures.
Okay, like what?
Think about graphs, like social networks or point clouds, like you get from 3D scans. Unlike traditional deep learning methods like CNNs, which are great for grid-like data like images.
Right, pixels in a grid.
Exactly. GDL can handle these much more complex, irregular shapes and relationships. It's like AI understanding geometry in a deeper way.
So it helps with advanced data analysis in very specific situations.
Yes. It allows for much more sophisticated analysis of these complex geometric structures. It's leading to breakthroughs in things like network analysis, understanding connections, point 3D modeling for design or medical imaging, and even molecular biology, where the actual shape of a molecule determines its function.
And how does this actually translate into better AI applications that, we might interact with?
Well, it significantly improves AI apps where the data isn't neatly organized, like social network analysis or recommendation systems that understand complex links between products.
Okay.
Or fraud detection, spotting weird patterns in transaction graphs. GDL can make AI much more effective and accurate where traditional methods might struggle.
And with that comes better precision in things like medical imaging or self-driving cars.
That's it. GDL improves precision in fields that really rely on spatial and geometric data. Medical imaging, computer graphics, autonomous driving. It helps AI see and interpret the world in 3 dimensions with much greater fidelity.
Okay, let's talk about the engine room, sort of AI development itself, starting with transfer learning. What's the core idea here?
Transfer learning, it's an AI trend where you take pre-existing models, ones that are already trained,
Right.
and use them as a starting point for new, usually related tasks.
Yeah.
It drastically cuts down the time and the amount of data you need to build accurate AI models from scratch.
So you don't have to start over every time.
Exactly. It's like not having to reinvent the wheel every single time you want to build a new car. Use an existing chassis or engine design.
And I read that multimodal transfer learning is a big deal for 2025. Why is that seen as such a breakthrough?
Yeah, that's expected to be major because it combines the efficiency of transfer learning with the power of multimodal capabilities we talked about earlier.
Okay.
So AI can use pre-trained knowledge, not just from one type of data, but across different types, text, images, audio, all at the same time. That leads to really sophisticated context-aware applications. It's a leap in how AI connects different pieces of information.
Well, that sounds like it would really speed up AI development and getting it out there.
It absolutely does. It means quicker deployment of AI solutions across all sorts of industries because you're starting from this advanced pre-trained base. And for data scientists, it hugely increases their efficiency. They can focus on fine-tuning on specific applications instead of spending ages building models from the ground up. Opens the door for much more complex, ambitious projects.
And it also sounds like it could really sort of democratize AI, make it more accessible for smaller companies.
You're exactly right there. Easier, quicker model development makes these advanced AI technologies more accessible to smaller companies, organizations that just don't have the massive resources of the tech giants.
Right.
It really does democratize AI, encouraging innovation at all levels, maybe in places we don't expect.
So what are some of the cool new applications we might see because of this ability to just seamlessly mix different data types?
Oh, the possibilities are huge. Think about more accurate medical diagnoses using combined imaging data, doctor's notes, maybe even voice recordings of symptoms,
Wow.
or really engaging user experiences in entertainment. Imagine AI integrating text, audio, video analysis to truly understand your mood and preferences, then serving up content perfectly tailored to you in real time.
Okay, as powerful as all these advancements are, they inevitably bring, well, a whole new set of challenges and risks, don't they?
They certainly do.
Things that demand our attention. Let's shift focus now to that ethical tightrope and maybe the security minefield AI is forcing us to navigate. Starting with deepfake audio and video AI, we've seen huge concerns about this since 2023.
Huge.
A tenfold global surge, a staggering 1,740% increase in the U.S. alone since 2022. It's genuinely alarming. Over 4,000 celebrities victimized. Warnings about impacting elections.
Yeah, the concerns are profound, and they're definitely not going away. For 2025, we do expect to see stricter government regulations starting to come in.
Like what?
Well, criminalizing malicious deepfakes, especially things like non-consensual explicit content to protect individuals, there's already that proposed U.S. No AI Fraud Act from January 2024, which shows lawmakers are paying attention.
But will the detection technology finally start to catch up? It feels like it's always one step behind.
That's the hope, isn't it? Advances in AI and machine learning should improve deepfake detection, allowing platforms to automatically flag, remove harmful content more accurately. Tech companies are also expected to, collaborate more closely, share research, share best practices to try and stay ahead.
And what about public awareness? Is there a push to actually educate people on this?
Absolutely. Educational campaigns are crucial, and we'll see more of them. Teaching people how to recognize and report deepfakes, trying to reduce their spread and impact.
Examples.
Well, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security put out a deepfake identity recognition pamphlet. The Canadian government released a deepfake exploration workshop. It's about empowering the public, making them part of the solution.
And more controls for users themselves to protect their own image or voice.
Yes. Platforms are expected to improve user controls, reporting mechanisms, give individuals more power to protect their digital identities, report deepfakes more effectively, trying to give people tools to defend themselves in this new digital landscape.
Okay, beyond deepfakes, let's talk copyright infringement. This seems really messy.
Mm-hmm.
AI models are increasingly creating stuff that looks original art, music, writing, video.
Mm.
The lines between human and machine creation are getting really blurred.
They absolutely are, and it profoundly challenges our existing IP and copyright laws. A major complication is how these AI models are trained, right?
Yeah.
They often use just vast amounts of third-party content to learn, like AI models frequently use published articles or images online to help write responses or create new images. Is that fair use? Who owns the output?
It's complicated.
So what's the outlook for 2025 on sorting this out?
Well, policymakers are planning significant revisions to copyright laws to try and address this overlap. They're aiming for fair protection, recognition for both human and AI-generated works.
Okay.
We're also seeing new ethical and legal standards being developed specifically for using copyrighted material in AI training. Trying to balance innovation with respecting original creators is a very complex tightrope walk. And I guess new career opportunities will pop up just to manage all this complexity.
You're spot on. New job positions will definitely emerge. Things like AI compliance officers, ethical AI advisors, they'll become really integral to organizations, making sure AI practices are responsible and lawful in this kind of uncharted territory.
It sounds like maybe enhanced collaboration between AI and human creators could be a positive outcome, leading to new forms of art, maybe.
That's certainly the hopeful outlook. As AI advances, the collaboration between humans and AI will get more sophisticated. It could lead to really innovative, unique forms of creative expression, pushing boundaries in art, music, writing, video. It's not just about replacement, perhaps, but a new kind of partnership.
Okay, next up, a big one for businesses. Shadow AI. That sounds a bit sneaky. What exactly is it?
Shadow AI, yeah. It basically refers to using AI tools and applications inside an organization without the IT department knowing or having oversight.
Ah, like shadow IT?
Exactly like shadow IT, but specifically for AI. It's the unsupervised, often totally unsanctioned use of these really powerful tools by employees.
And how common is this? Are people really doing this a lot?
It's surprisingly widespread. A 2023 survey by the Conference Board found over 50% of U.S. employees use generative AI tools for work.
Wow.
And 1 in 10 use them daily. The big concern is employees might be feeding sensitive business data into these unsanctioned AI tools with maybe limited security, potentially exposing that data.
That's scary.
It's almost like having a secret, super-powered intern in every department, but nobody in IT knows who hired them or what sensitive files they're learning from.
That's a great analogy. So what are the key risks here for companies?
Oh, the risks are substantial. Cybersecurity risks, obviously, from exposed sensitive info, compliance and regulatory risks if these tools violate privacy laws like GDPR, operational risks if poorly maintained models give wrong answers, and just governance challenges, no audit trail, no oversight. It's a massive blind spot that can lead to major headaches.
So what can organizations actually do? What are the strategies for managing this unseen risk?
Well, organizations really need robust AI governance frameworks, clear policies, mandatory employee training about the dangers.
Right.
Data scientists actually play a crucial role here, helping develop and implement these policies, working closely with IT and compliance teams. The goal is bridging that gap between wanting innovation and needing security, getting everyone on the same page.
And are there specific tools to help detect shadow AI, to find these secret interns?
Yes, AI auditing tools are becoming more and more important. Things like cloud access security brokers, CASB, data loss prevention, DLP, security incident and event management tools, SIME, and endpoint or extended detection and response, EDR, XDR. These tools help spot unauthorized AI use, monitor data flows, check application usage, and ensure compliance.
Okay, finally, let's look at AI for everyone. Thinking about accessibility and fairness. Starting with the democratization of AI, what does that concept really mean for, say, the average person?
It basically means AI tools and technologies are becoming accessible to a much wider range of people, not just the, highly specialized experts.
Okay.
This really helps foster innovation and inclusivity in AI development. It allows more diverse voices and perspectives to actually shape the future of AI.
Can you give us some examples of how this accessibility is actually playing out?
Absolutely. You've got user-friendly platforms like OpenAI's GPT-4 or Google's AutoML. They let users create and deploy AI models with minimal coding knowledge.
Right.
And then initiatives like Microsoft's AI for Good program are providing AI tools to nonprofits, educational institutions, putting powerful tools into more hands, basically.
And the impact of this wider access, what does that lead to?
Well, it should spur innovation across all sorts of fields, lead to a surge in creative applications, solutions we haven't even thought of yet. We'll also see new educational programs, online courses, making AI skills more accessible. Plus, it encourages community-driven AI projects, open source libraries like TensorFlow, platforms like Kaggle, fostering a really collaborative environment.
And tied very closely to accessibility is inclusive machine learning. What's the core principle there?
This trend really emphasizes the importance of creating machine learning models that are fair, unbiased, and properly representative of diverse populations.
Why is that so important?
The goal is to make sure AI technologies truly benefit all segments of society equally and don't accidentally bake in or even amplify existing societal biases.
And how are people actually trying to address bias in these models?
Well, they're focusing on detecting and mitigating biases, often using diverse and very carefully curated data sets for training. Examples include IBM's Diversity in Faces project that aims for more inclusive facial recognition, or Google's AI principles, which emphasize fairness and non-discrimination right from the start as design tenets. It's about being proactive, not just reacting to problems.
Leading to more inclusive applications, I'd imagine.
Exactly. Inclusive machine learning is driving the development of AI applications that specifically cater to underserved communities. Think AI-powered translation tools, improving accessibility for non-English speakers, or health AI applications designed specifically to address disparities in medical treatment or diagnosis.
And wrapping things up, voice biometrics. How does this technology actually work?
Voice biometrics uses the unique characteristics of a person's voice, pitch, tone, speaking patterns, that sort of thing, for identification and authentication.
Okay.
It offers a pretty secure and convenient way to verify identity in various applications, from your bank to your smart home speaker.
And it seems like it's leading to better security, and it's being adopted quite quickly.
It does enhance security in many sectors. Banks like HSBC, for example, adopted customer voice authentication to cut down fraud risks.
Right.
And its adoption is expanding fast. It's becoming common in everyday things like Amazon's Alexa, Google Home, personalizing user experiences, preventing unauthorized access. It's convenient, so people tend to like it.
But with all this voice data being collected and stored, privacy concerns must be pretty significant.
Oh, absolutely crucial. As voice biometrics become more common, making sure that voice data is stored securely and managed properly is paramount for maintaining user trust.
Yeah.
Companies have to be transparent about their data practices, and they need to fully comply with strict regulations like GDPR. It's definitely a trade-off, isn't it, between the convenience and the sensitivity of having your unique voice print stored somewhere.
So, as we've really explored throughout this deep dive, 2025 promises just rapid AI development. It's presenting both these immense opportunities and well, some significant challenges across technology, society, or careers.
It's truly fascinating. You connect it back to projects like NVIDIA's GR0C and the Blackwell superchip, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in robotics and computing. But as we've also seen, there are these profound issues in AI governance and privacy law that urgently need to be addressed proactively right alongside these amazing advancements.
Absolutely. And as we wrap up, we want to leave you with this thought. With AI poised to impact so many facets of life and work, what new questions does this deep dive raise for your specific field? Or maybe just your daily decisions? And how will you proactively stay informed and engage with these truly transformative changes?